What's up? We're back with some more unscripted peak Brownies content. So, in today's video, we are gonna be making a snapshot, or I'm gonna show you how. If you're wondering why I'm underwater, somebody nuked this, so But, anyways, let's get on to the tutorial. So, what you're going to want to do, right, is you're going to be wanting to place a command block facing outwards. Make sure it's facing outwards so that the arrow is pointing downward, right? And then in this command block, it's test for addy type fishing hook, and then apostrophe tag e or tag equals nuke, right? And what this will do, right, is it will basically test if somebody has a tag with a fishing hook, right? So what you're gonna do next, after you got that command block, is you're gonna do slash tag your name, right? So Brian Brown 81. Add the tag nuke or whatever you want to name it, right? So you can name it like 6-7 mango mustard. I don't know. Like you can name your orbital strike cannon brownies. So basically, I already have this tag, right? So it's gonna give me a red thing. But basically, so this is testing for that. Next, what you're going to do is place a command block, the arrow facing up, with this kind of long command. It's execute addy tag equals nuke, has item equals fishing rod, data equals 400, location equals slot dot weapon dot main hand, little thing, and then bracket run tag at n type equals fishing hook R3. I have no idea what this one does. I looked up what it does, so yay. So feel free to pause the video whenever you need to. Here's the command in long form. I'm gonna do it for everything since all the tutorials they just like either do it like that, which kind of sucks. So this one is gonna damage an end crystal, right, 100 times. So that means that you can, you get 2 bumps. Alright, you can trick your friends into thinking that you're, some kind of crystal PvP demon. Alright? Because whenever you place an end crystal, it's gonna explode. This next command block right here is gonna basically execute a tag equals nuke positioned. Yeah, I low-key forgot this. I did it like a month ago and forgot all the commands. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna walk TikTok for scrolling through it. Yeah. Okay. Now this is for the nuke shot, right? And nuke shot looks like this. So I'm gonna drop that. What you're gonna do to give yourself a fishing rod, or the special fishing rod, is you're gonna do slash give Brian Brown 81 fishing rod 1 400, right? And this will give you the special fishing rod that has the same tag and data as the fishing rod that you put in, right? And that will basically just let the game know that this is the correct fishing rod. So let's see what the nuke shot looks like. Alright, so there's that. And then the stab shot, right? This one consists of 2 commands, right? And it's a little bit longer. So we're gonna do a tutorial, so a bigger, longer tutorial. This might take 10, 15 minutes. I have no idea. So the first command they're gonna do is smash give Brian Brown, not Brian Brown. I said smash give yourself, that, and then structure block. Right. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put a structure block down, right, and then have it to be 1 on the X, offset for X is 0, and you're gonna have the Y 100, and then the offset for Y 0. And then for Z, it's going to be 1, and then the offset for Z is 0. You're actually going to put the offset for Y to 1. Not bad. Now what you're going to do is you're going to do slash, so slash summon ender crystal, right? And then what that's going to do, right, is you're going to need to turn off the command block down there, right, that explodes the end crystals. But what you could do, right, is actually probably easier, right? It's a little bit different from the one that I have. Right? You're gonna get TNT and glass, stack it up, right, until it's all the way. So you're gonna do that pattern all the way up, and you're gonna save it, right, as whatever you want. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn this upside down, put the offset to 100, and then turn that to 1. So, and then there, so. And then that. So now it's gonna be a long thing. Or the fuck it is, I have no idea. Where is it? Okay. But then you're gonna basically invert those, causing to flip upside down. And the commands for the stab shot are around like 8 command blocks. So this first command block, right? So I'm gonna do the same thing that I did down there, so. Make sure that these commands are your own commands, or not. Make sure that these chords are your own chords. So, for example, redstone will summon down here to here, right? So you're gonna have these 2 command blocks do that, and the first one is gonna fill it with redstone blocks, and then the second one is gonna replace it with air. Make sure that you have delay into these, right? At least a 3-tick delay in between them. And for example, the stab shot looks like this. And then you do that. And basically, let's say that I just increase this time by let's do 3 and 6. And I go over here and I do 3 and 6. Alright, now that means the stab is gonna take up a little bit longer. know why I look down, what is that? So basically, make sure that those are your own chords, and then this one up here. This one up here. Play the sound. And you're gonna tag yourself, right? And then down here is pretty much the same thing. Make sure that these chords are your own chords. So those are them. So, and then yeah, that's pretty much this app set. So make sure you drop a like, subscribe. It only takes like 1 second. I mean, you can always subscribe whenever you want. It's been pretty nice so far. I like to see my channel grow. Um, just as a reminder, I will be doing like a Bed Wars thing, right? So I'll be doing Bed Wars from 1, right, to 4, right? So a 3 hour gap, any East time. So, and add me on PlayStation too, So my name, Minecraft, is like the exact same thing, just Brian Brown 81. So, yeah, peace out, and bye bye.